And we're back.
We're back. We never left.
Whatever, dude.
All right, man.
Scotty, welcome to... I almost thought I called you Toddy for a second. I freaked out. Scotty, welcome to the podcast.
Thank you for not calling me Scott. I mean, Toddy. Dude, I don't know. There was such a natural flow before the podcast started, and now I just feel like the magic is gone.
Yeah, we were talking quite a bit before the podcast, and now Rye just screamed at us. He called us both the N-word, which I thought was weird, and then he turned on the podcast.
I called you nice.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, you said, shut up, nicers.
Shut up, you nicers. And we were like, oh, how sweet.
Scotty, let's take a little hit of this hot toddy.
Hot toddy, baby. It's actually a cold toddy.
They're drinking alcohol.
Here's... Sorry.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Here's to drinking whiskey at noon. Cheers, everybody. Welcome to our YouTube page.
Cheers, everybody. I forgot there's a camera over here as well. I've never seen a camera like that since I was like 8.
Right? It's like old school. It's called a camcorder still.
It's a camcorder.
I didn't know they still call them camcorders.
Yeah, they gave it to him for free. Yeah, at Best Buy. They're just throwing them in the dump.
There's like, dude, I'm sorry about Vine, man. Here, take this 1996 camcorder.
Yeah, Scotty and
Fine.
Rye are drinking liquor at 1 in... Nope, not even 1. It is 12 in the afternoon.
Indeed.
So, just do it that way, you will.
You know what? I was drinking liquor at 1 this morning.
Oh, I thought you meant like when you were 1 year old.
No.
Oh.
I mean, I had a sip or so.
Yeah,
My parents used to give it to me to make me go to sleep.
Yeah, that used to be a thing.
It used to be a thing. It would be like dip a thumb in it and let them suck on the whiskey on the thumb or something.
Sure.
Yeah.
I don't know how that works, but...
My sister's husband, when he was a kid, he would pretend to be a pirate with his cousin, and his family would give him like some diluted rum in a flask just to like help him with the character. I was like, they gave you rum? He's like, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's like, and look at me now. He's homeless.
Oh, he is. Oh,
Yeah.
That's dope.
tragic end to that story.
Would have been funnier if he became a pirate. We'll edit that out. Look at him! Look at me now. He's a pirate.
My dad gave me heroin to go to sleep.
It's kind of fucked up.
Oh, is it? I'm sorry.
God, I just wanted to see how long we could go with not talking.
I wanted it to be really long.
Do it again.
Okay, wait.
Wait, let's start like high energy.
And
And then he said, "Look at me now." Guess what? He's a pirate.
yeah, my dad gave me heroin to put me to sleep when I was a kid. Just kidding.
I was going to say, that's kind of fucked up.
Oh, yeah, it's pretty funny. No, my dad touched me as a child.
Are you going to say just kidding?
No. Why would I say that? Anyways, Scotty, so you've had a... Scotty.
Are you okay?
No, I'm doing fine. Scotty, so you've... how are you doing?
I mean, I'm okay, I guess.
You okay?
I'm like kind of like halfway between okay and not okay.
I feel like that's you all the time.
That is me all the time.
You...
Hold on, Rye's getting up.
Rye's getting up. Well, it's kind of hard to not mention it when you're just like getting up to check the camera. All right, we're gonna put this on pause really quick because Rye is checking his 1984 camcorder that
He's
we
back.
have.
Well, he's coming back.
Wish you'd move your foot so I can get in there, but
No, I'm not gonna do that. All right.
Hey, Brandon, as a podcast host, maybe if I get up, you don't have to mention it. You just keep the conversation fucking going.
Maybe don't fucking record on a 1972 because I keep like going further and further back. With
This is
Yeah.
supposed to be seamless, right? Like that camcorder, this podcast, you have to edit it the same way, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
So like people would see you getting up.
right.
they would see you getting up.
And
that's okay.
but is it okay though?
No, it's not
if
okay.
The conversation continues and you are not there for the conversation.
Because the audience is also going to say, why is he getting up and why are they still talking and trying to ignore it?
All right, whatever. Let's move on.
What do you want to move on to?
What do you want to move on to? Jeez.
Side note, hold for editing. Keep that mic pretty close to your mouth. Like if you do this, can't hear you.
Oh, that sucks.
That's
I've been
all
doing
right.
this the whole time.
All right, and That's meaningless. We're back.
Okay, Scotty, how you doing, man?
I'm okay, kind of, I guess.
What's going on?
Nothing. Nothing's going on. I mean, the same shit as always is going on.
Which is what?
It's the same shit, just life, you know?
Same shit, different day.
I post YouTube videos, and that's it.
All right, well, thank you for listening to I'm Sorry Dad podcast. We're going to go ahead and wrap it up now.
We'll see you in 5 months.
Yeah.
Cool.
We're just kidding, Scott. We're going to keep it going with you because we like you.
Yeah,
No,
so
you don't. You're fucking lying.
Before we ask you some really, really uncomfortable personal questions, Brandon, just kidding. You wanted to talk about the Streamies
Oh, yeah.
and how shitty it was.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Talk to me about how shitty the Streamies were. I was nominated for a Streamie, and I wasn't invited.
I was going to bring that up. Yeah.
Cool.
I was going to bring that up. That what streaming were you nominated for?
I was nominated for a show or something like that, because I did a full screen show called Fox Tossing, and I mean, I don't even know. It wasn't even on the website, but they just flashed my picture on there for like 3 seconds or something like that, and said Fox Tossing with Scotty Sire and Elton Castay. I don't know. I wasn't there, so I don't know exactly what happened. But Todd told me that I was nominated, and I trust him.
Yeah. We all saw your face up there, and we're just, Scott's nominated for something? Like
Yeah.
you weren't even there.
I wasn't there.
Did they totally did not invite you?
They didn't invite me at all. And the funny thing is, like,
But Todd went.
Todd went as David's +1, and
Okay.
Kristen was talking to Liza. Liza was like, "Oh yeah, it's a very like small event. Like people that are nominated don't even have seats or whatever." And then it was just so funny. I was nominated and I didn't even have a ticket.
Right.
It's fucked up, man.
That's weird.
Hey, you didn't miss out on anything because the Streamies this year sucked so much cock. Not that that's bad, but sucked so much dirty, smelly cock. Yeah, that's not good. That they
At least it wasn't disease-ridden cock.
Oh well, I mean, I thought that went without saying that it was disease-ridden.
Shit.
Chlamydia, AIDS.
Whoa.
That is diseased.
That's quite a disease.
I know.
But I think if you have enough money, it cures your AIDS, according to South Park. And reality. Anyways, why was it so shitty?
It was just shitty because the host. Okay, so the whole Streamy show. I don't know who the host was, but he was like this blonde. Obviously, he was gay.
John Cozart?
John Cozart. No, he was. He was gay. Like
Are you saying anyone who's blonde is gay?
No. He was like. It almost felt like that was kind of like worked into his. Maybe he's not gay. I don't know. But he was there and he was doing the Ricky Gervais thing of like shitting all over everybody who was in the show. But the thing that was different was that he was doing it so much that, and the insults weren't like
Funny.
They were just mean and like, he was like, Grace Helbig, or like standing right next to, he made this joke about Grace Helbig being like irrelevant or something, and he kept making jokes about like people being irrelevant and how shitty the Streamies are and like why am I here? Like I don't even know what the show is.
It's funny because I follow Grace Helbig on Twitter, and I think she tweeted something about loving the way that he was running the show.
Well, she's a fucking liar. No, she.
But he was like mean to people.
He was just being overtly mean, and also I have Ralph's pussy here in my mouth. He also said that he did this bit that was a Jake Paul bit for 5 minutes, and it was so much, dude. Like it was like he was comparing him to Donald Trump, and like it was just orchestrated. Like it was I don't know. It was just so weird because Jake Paul was nominated twice. He was nominated twice. He was for 2 Streamies, creator and something else of the year, and
Gotta love Jake Paul.
yeah, but it just felt so weird to me that they were shitting all over one of their nominees. It's like the way that I saw the whole thing was they were trashing the Streamies so much, but it's like, why are you? And I get the whole like self-referential, like award shows are stupid, blah. But like if you're gonna do it to the point of like you're saying that the show doesn't matter, then why run a show?
Yeah. If you're doing humor that's like mean, it has to be more funny than it is hurtful.
Yeah.
Or else it'll just be mean.
Yeah.
Roasting's hard. I suck at it because I'm so fucking nice. But it sounds like he wasn't a very good comedian.
I mean, he was actually he had some good jokes, but like most of them were just like calling people like untalented and stuff like that. And it's like, dude, like,
Nice.
why are you giving them awards?
Well, see, that's what happens. Like when you run an internet award show, is you're going to call people untalented as a joke because most of us on the internet are pretty untalented, right?
Well, but I also think that like, then why are you giving awards? If that's what they think, that like everybody who's in that room is untalented or whatever, then why the fuck do they have a red carpet? Why do they invite press? Why do they fucking rent out the Beverly Hilton? Why do they make it a big deal if they're just going to shit all over it? To me, it's like, I don't know. Actually, I can't even compare it to anything because it's so fucking strange.
it's an anomaly in
Yeah,
the
it
world
really
of
is an
awards.
How was the general audience reacting to it? Was everyone just like,
Were you there?
I was there.
Were you nominated for
I-
FML?
I wasn't nominated. Jason was, but Jason had a +1, and he invited me because I wanted to go see. I was hoping that Jason would win. Jason,
It must be nice to have a friend that would invite you as their +1.
dude,
Yeah.
it was the best. Honestly, me and Jason were talking about how good of friends we were when we were there. We were just drinking the free liquor that they had. They had unlimited free liquor.
They had free liquor.
They had free liquor.
That's so fucked up.
I know, it's awesome. And so yeah, we were just drinking liquor, eating candy. It
And there was a
awesome.
dude up there insulting everyone and not being funny.
Totally.
That's like me talking to you.
Yeah.
Brandon, you fucking suck.
Yeah.
That was funny though, right?
I think it's funny because it's true.
Yeah. All right, guys. You know, I'm just going through a lot lately.
But it depends on what you suck. It might not always be that bad. For instance, nipples.
Or cocks that aren't disease-ridden.
Sure.
Suck a big bag of cocks.
That aren't disease ridden.
How was your table responding to it?
The whole room was responding to it like weird, uncomfortable laughter, which isn't what you're going for.
Nah.
No, you want like boisterous laughter. Oh my God.
Yes, like that.
yeah,
what you want.
just like that.
Or
Yeah,
like,
that-
wipe out. Right?
That's the one.
I feel like if I
Maybe.
heard,
Sorry.
I'm really glad that you like are so good at this podcast thing that you know to pull your mic away when you do that sort of really loud, obnoxious, annoying noise.
Thank you. I have many years of microphone experience. My co-host has 0, and he coughs directly into the mic. Fuck! That was so loud.
I'm so sorry. Man, you jolted back.
Yeah.
Because
Jolt
it was
Cola.
loud in his headphones.
Yeah, you know,
Who's the host? You don't know his name?
I don't remember his name.
Dope.
It's Rydoon and
What was his? You said his name.
John
Scotty.
Cozart.
John
That was his-
Cozart.
I think that was his name.
Okay. I don't know.
And I looked at his Twitter. He seems like a funny guy. It's just, I don't know. It was just felt fucking strange.
Maybe
and
he
then,
just doesn't have a whole lot of hosting experience, and he didn't know how to play off his hosting jokes.
he had a really good stage presence. That wasn't it. He just had the jokes were just really not jokes.
Right.
They just were like,
So he was confident, charismatic, but his writing was weak.
sure. I don't know, man.
And
Sure.
was it his writing or was it the streamy's writing?
No, it
That
was his writing.
Was up on teleprompters.
It was his writing. I'm
How do you
pretty
know?
sure.
How do you know?
I heard that from multiple sources.
You asked
at
him.
the show. Yeah, I walked right up to him during the middle of him presenting an award, and I said, "Hey, do you write this shit?"
Meanwhile, you were also sucking his cock.
Yeah, I said,
You know, maybe you should ask John Cozart if he would like to come on your podcast, and you can speak to him about this. But you know what? I'm your guest on this podcast right now, and I think maybe this podcast should be a little bit more about me.
Agreed. Brandon, please shut the fuck up.
"Yeah, I think John Cozart did a really bad job, like during the streamies, and I think we should definitely have him on the podcast." You know,
All right,
can we
I-
talk about the streamies for another like 20 minutes?
I appreciate that joke. But seriously, I want to focus more on Toddy. Toddy,
Fucking. I saw that joke coming for some reason. I mean, as soon as he said it, I knew he said it.
Yeah.
I didn't see it coming actually, but I saw it after it came.
nice.
That's
I
cool,
saw
right?
it after it came. Well, I think all of us saw it after it came.
Did you see it though? As
Yeah.
soon as I did it click with you as quickly as it clicked with me? That he said the wrong name?
I think so, but you know what? We'll just continue.
It was like the first syllable, like before the. I knew he was gonna say a name, and as soon as he in Toddy, I knew that he was saying the wrong name.
And that's how I say Toddy. I go, Toddy.
Toddy.
Hey, Scotty.
All right, Gabby, tell us about what the fuck you got going on.
This whole name mix-up thing, I'm not digging it.
You have a shirt that says too much Scotty on it. How could we not know your fucking name? Come on, Scott. Come on, Scott. Scott, I've only fucking mixed up yours and Todd's name like once every time I see you, basically. So Scotty Sire, tell us, what is your deal? What's your story? Tell us.
Who are you?
Who are you?
If you...
My name's Scott Sire. I'm 25 years old, and I'm an alcoholic.
This isn't that kind of meeting.
This isn't even a
I
meeting.
am an alcoholic, regardless of what kind of meeting it is. I just wanted to let everyone know that. I'm
Are you?
drinking whiskey right now. It's noon. We had
I already
shared a
finished.
glass
Yep.
together. I had a
Nice.
shot when I woke up because I was hungover from the night before, and I was scared to get in the car on the way here because I thought I might throw up if I didn't have something alcoholic in my system to, ease my mind.
Are you saying to 500 billion listeners that you drunk drove today?
No, I took an Uber because I don't do that. I drunk drove when I was 19 and I got a DUI.
Oh, shit.
I drunk drove a lot until I got DUI, and it's the only thing that has stopped me from drinking and driving, I think.
Yeah, I've done it before. It's not cool.
It's not cool at all.
Let me ask you this, because I don't know a whole lot about you. I want to ask you, what were you like as a child?
Like as a kid, I can't remember I was drunk. No.
Drinking whiskey since he was 1.
No, as a child, I was very shy. Still am shy, unless I'm drunk, which is why I'm drunk pretty often, because I have to be in social situations all the time, and I just have to drink, otherwise I can't talk to people. But the thing is, I don't like the way I talk to people when I'm drunk.
But you don't like the way you talk to people when you're sober either.
I don't talk to people when I'm sober. I don't like talking to people at all. Especially
Okay.
not you.
Well, I know that. I can gather that.
Which is why it took me so long to come on this podcast, because I had
sorry.
to sit across from fucking Brandon Calvillo.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it sucks. His facial hair is just...
You know, you used to be cute on Vine,
Yeah.
and I don't know what fucking happened, dude.
Then, like, your puberty, like, finished. And now you're
Finished,
just,
yeah, because you had to have started it
During
Yeah.
Vine?
during Vine, yeah.
Yeah, I think I kind of look like
You look like you don't give a fuck.
well, I don't particularly. I shave every now and again, but I think putting stuff to make yourself look good is dumb.
It looks like you don't know how to give a fuck.
Sure.
Like you don't know how to shave or something.
Like it's not
Sure.
like it's like a cool don't give a fuck. It's
Hey, you know
like
how we were talking about roasting on the streaming and how
not
they
a-
weren't good?
well, this is great.
Oh yeah, this is oh yeah.
It's not a cool don't give
I mean,
a
and
fuck.
it's not like you're like ugly now.
Sure.
It just looks like you could do better.
We were talking about your alcoholism before this, okay? Let's not go into my ugliness.
Brad,
I'm just kidding. I am ugly.
Dude, no one called you ugly.
You just called me ugly. You just called me ugly.
You're pretty ugly, but that's not what I'm trying to say.
Hey, look, if I have to fucking shower every week in order to be attractive, then I don't want to fucking do that.
Yeah,
But you'd shower anyways if it didn't have anything to do with you being attractive.
right.
I don't know about that.
Just for hygiene?
Yeah.
To
You
be
brush
hone-
your teeth?
To be honest, I've always just assumed that your dick smells.
You've assumed that it
When
smells?
you hook up with girls, do you ensure that your dick doesn't smell? Like, do you ever like check before?
No, I dip it in vinegar
Do you shower every day?
every day.
I'm sorry. This
Do you not shower every day? That actually reminds me. When we were in Vernon Hills, we went to the gym, and I was like, I'm going to take a shower. And he's like, yeah, I didn't sweat too much, so I'm not going to shower. And I was like,
Well, we were in a rush, Scott. I didn't want to fucking hop in the shower and then like go into the steam room and then get a massage like you did. I wanted to get the fuck out because I knew people were waiting for us. I know that you do it a certain kind of way because you're broing out, but I'm not. I wasn't broing out. I had to get the fuck out.
so are you saying that you do shower, but in that instance, well, you did shower. You ended up showering. But
Yeah.
in that instance, you considered not showering because we were in a rush. But in most circumstances, you shower every day.
Not every day.
Not
You
every
don't
day.
shower every day?
I shower my body every day. I don't shower my hair every day.
But you shower every day.
Yeah, my body.
Yeah, you don't
Not a
have to
full
wash
body
your
shower.
hair
So
every
you,
day.
so you put on a shower cap to cover your hair.
No, I just literally put I'm bigger than my shower.
Oh
head.
wow, you're so tall.
So
Who
I
cares?
don't need to.
It's like a fucking dinosaur.
How come you don't do? Sometimes I don't wash my hair every day. You don't have to. The natural oils in your scalp are good.
It's good to not wash your hair.
Yeah. So you can get your hair wet still.
Get it wet?
Go shower. Let's go bring the camera into the shower. We'll bring the mics into the shower. Scotty and I will bathe you. We'll teach you how it's done.
When did this turn into Queer Eye for the Straight Guy?
I would love to bathe you, Brandon. I want to scrub your asshole
You do?
with a really bristly sponge.
That's a good quote for this podcast. In this episode, I'll tweet it. Like, I would love to bathe you, Brandon. Scotty. All right, we're getting derailed here. What do you guys want to talk about aside from Brandon's disgusting stank dick?
Well, we were talking about my alcoholism.
Yes.
And then we got distracted into Brandon's stank dick.
I have a question.
Stank dick Brandon.
Are you?
Good nickname.
I have a question. Are you kidding, or are you an alcoholic?
Oh, I'm not kidding at all. I'm definitely an alcoholic.
Oh, yeah,
Really?
I totally didn't. I knew that wasn't a joke.
I knew.
I mean, I joke about it, but I'm definitely 100% an alcoholic.
Because I knew that. I didn't want it to be like, I know you're an alcoholic. But when we went to Japan together, we talked about drinking on our way to the airport. You were like, yeah, I drink every night to fall asleep.
Yeah, I
was like-
drink every night to fall asleep.
I was like, fuck.
You don't do that? No. We drank a lot together in Tokyo.
Woo!
Yeah.
We sure did. And Karen Spencer didn't seem to enjoy that much.
No, I don't think so. I think my expenses when it came to the alcohol, because everyone else there
Didn't do
didn't
shit.
drink that much,
Yeah.
and I ordered a lot of drinks and drinks to my room, and
Me too.
and I think that the alcohol probably doubled the price of
Yeah.
my being there. They could have had 3 other people there instead of me because of how much I spent on alcohol
That's funny.
Was it in Tokyo?
in Tokyo. Yeah,
Tokyo, okay. So you were getting plastered walking the streets.
Me and Scotty
Tokyo.
just drinking
Both you guys.
nonstop. I was in a miserable mood. I didn't know this, but I had mono at the time. I knew this. I had this intense sinus infection.
and I'm surprised I didn't get mono afterwards because we were making out a lot.
Right?
Yeah.
And I came in your mouth too. You'd think the mono would be in my cum.
You'd think so. I think mono is the kissing disease, though. So it's
Not the dick kissing.
not the dick kissing, just mouth kissing. So that's
Back to Brandon's steak dick.
Yeah, I've given mono
yeah.
to about 8 cats.
Nice.
Anyways.
So, all right. So you're an alcoholic. Do you plan on working on that?
no. I mean, yes, I would like to drink less.
Now, do you think you're an alcoholic in the sense that you have an addictive personality and you feel like a fucking need to, or do you think you drink abusively, meaning when you do drink, you drink too much? Or do you think you have that
I think it's
alcoholic
both.
gene?
I think it literally. I mean, my dad was an alcoholic, and he eventually was like, "I can't drink. I'm gonna quit drinking." He doesn't drink at all now. When I was 10 years old, he just stopped drinking completely, and eventually, that's probably what I'll have to do because
Right.
I don't have the filter to stop myself. So, for example, last night when I didn't want to talk about this because it was last night, and my girlfriend's mad at me.
Yeah.
But I'll just say it since we're talking about alcoholism. Last night, I went out drinking, and I drink, and I don't feel like I'm getting drunk. And then eventually, my 11th glass of whiskey or whatever puts me over the edge, and then I'm finally drunk. And then I don't know what's happening anymore. It's like up until that point, I'm fine. I don't feel drunk. And then I
Gotcha.
wasted.
Then one shot of Fireball set you over the edge.
Not Fireball.
No, just a little more
manly whiskey.
Yeah.
like Jack or Maker's Mark or something.
Do you black out?
Blackout? I have in the past when I was a kid because I would drink just chugging alcohol instead of sipping it. But I definitely last night I forgot a lot of things. I forgot that I ordered Postmates.
I used to black out a lot, frequently. I still can. I browned out last weekend, which is I think
had diarrhea?
Yeah, I shat all over Brandon's dick. Maybe that's why it smells so bad. Anyways, yeah,
I know why this is called I'm Sorry, Dad now because you talk about fucking each other all the time and shitting on each other's dicks.
and
My dad's
we're
supportive of that.
demonetized. Yeah, I used to black out frequently. The problem with me is I can drink until I die. I never throw up, and
Same.
I typically maintain my composure. Like people who don't know me well can't tell I'm blacked out.
Yeah.
But close friends, they look at my eyes and they're like, no one's home. Mm-hmm. So you're the same way? You can drink forever and ever?
Exactly. Yeah. I can drink. Like, I have a high tolerance as well because I drink before bed. I just drink. I'm like, I don't know. Do I seem drunk right now? You
no.
guys?
You seem a little loose.
Yeah.
I'm definitely loose right now.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause
I want more whiskey. I don't have any left.
should we Postmate some right now?
Yeah.
No. We're talking about alcoholism,
We'll
and
be
we're
done.
like, should we Postmate some whiskey? Let's get it popping. Come on, let's do it.
I mean, I definitely shouldn't. I have to go home and edit a vlog after this and then go and film something else for someone. But
Yeah, by the time I got here, we'd be done with the podcast anyways. So,
Yeah. So I would say
right.
don't. But also, okay, so you were drinking until, like, you when did you start drinking? Did you already say that?
No. Last night?
No. When did you start drinking in general?
Oh, I was 18 the first time I drank, or 17, like close to 18. It was
Okay.
the first night I went to a party, I was like, Mom, I think I'm going to do something stupid tonight. I'm going to drink. I'm going to try drinking. And she was like, okay, well, I'm glad you told me and call me to pick you up.
wow. Good relationship.
It was very good.
When you were 17? 18.
I think I was 17.
You're 17. Okay, so, and you just told your mom and me it's shit-faced.
I didn't tell her I was going to get shit-faced. I just said, Mom, I'm going to try drinking tonight. And I was always like a very good kid. Like I didn't do anything bad ever. And I told her beforehand because I like would feel so guilty if I was trying to hide something from her. So I just told her. And it was fine. And it was funny because I said the same thing I was saying on this podcast when she picked me up. I was like, Mom, I had 8 beers. I don't even feel drunk at all. But I was like talking like a whole bunch. Like,
Yeah.
It was just like I realized the next day. I was like, I mean, I didn't feel drunk then, but I was talking a lot. Like I don't talk that much. Mm-hmm. But alcohol made me do it.
Right. Alcohol, it can be so much fun. But when you have too much of it, there like nothing comes good like after a certain point.
No, it's not good at all. One time I drank too much, passed out, and I shit myself.
Nice. No one else is laughing. Come on. That's funny.
No, that is funny. I'm just, I mean, that's unfortunate, man.
It was unfortunate.
I've peed myself.
That's disgusting, actually. I can't believe that.
Where were you when you shot yourself? What was the situation?
I was on Hollywood Boulevard waiting for an Uber. It was about a year ago. Tom Harlock was there. If anyone knows him,
Tom
podcast
Harlock.
realm. But he was like, he's an English guy. I think that's...
I hung out with him in London. He likes to drink.
He likes to drink too. He's really cool. But he had this cool quote that lasted for like a month that Zane would always repeat. And it was, I think you shit yourself, mate. And it was just funny.
Yeah.
So you tried to fart and you shot yourself, or like you were just like,
Dude, I don't remember.
What did they tell you?
I was literally like drunk passing out on the side of the road.
Oh,
and
fuck.
like we had to get an Uber home.
Huh.
And I guess I farted and
Yeah.
accidentally creamed.
Yeah.
Man. Oh, man. All right, well,
Brandon's not a seasoned drinker at all. If I even tell Brandon I'm hungover, he's like,
huh. What's that? I mean, I actually, I don't drink a lot, actually, barely at all. But I've always said that I wanted to get into the habit of it as a kid because I always thought it was so cool. Like, dude, I'm gonna be like the drunk guy that's like, it's like, yeah, I gotta go drink, like stuff like that, and like girls would be like, oh, it's so how interesting. And then I was just like, as I got older, I was just like, it's
That's
I drink at bars, but then I just get like super tired and like I feel like I'm gonna throw up. And I'm just like, this is poison that I'm putting in my body, so I'll probably stop. But my body's not used to it. But it sounds like you guys are built like oxes, so you can do it.
I've been drinking since I was like 15, not like consistently. From 15 to 18, I would try to drink as much as I could. It just wasn't possible. But I didn't get drunk until I was like 18, I think. But my family drinks a shitload. I have 3 older sisters. Everyone typically keeps it positive. No one's like mean or anything. But every time we get together, me and my sisters, we'll drink too much. Like I've blacked out so many times with them. We'll drink red wine and complain about our mom together. It's good times.
Nice. Sounds like family bonding time.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? I'm fucking sick, right?
I know.
Okay. I told you this before the podcast. I say, hey, listen, I'm coughing every 5 minutes, and my throat sounds like I just got fucking just like 3 NBA players just deep throated me last night, and I can't come on the pod.
Come.
Wait a minute. You said 3 NBA players deep-throated you last night.
Oh, I deep throated 3 NBA players.
That's what you meant to say. I
That's
just
what I
wanted
meant
to
to say.
clarify that.
Thank you. Yeah.
That's a funny visual. 3 gigantic NBA players sucking your dick.
Yeah.
It's not as, now that I said it, it's not as funny as I saw in my noggin.
But anyways, yeah. So
Jinx.
Huh?
Jinx. We said anyways at the same time.
I thought you said drinks. I was like, man, you're looking for any excuse to drink. We said drinks because we jinxed.
Do you guys want to go out tonight?
No.
I'm going out with my girl tonight.
You have a girl?
Got a new girlfriend.
Let's talk
bro.
about that.
Wait. New. Or this is the same one?
Is it like from like yesterday?
I haven't told yesterday's girlfriend about the new girl, but you know Lizette?
Yeah.
I'm breaking up with her after this podcast because I have a new girlfriend.
Oh, cool.
No, I'm just kidding. I have a girlfriend. It's a new relationship. Lizette.
Congratulations.
Spank you!
I saw someone
Congratulations.
walking by your window,
Oh, yeah.
and I thought it was like your girlfriend coming in at that exact moment, and that would have been really cool.
It would have been.
Like, babe.
We were just talking about how he's breaking up with you and
No.
getting a new girlfriend.
Yeah, we don't call each other babe. Do you have any pet names for Kristen?
Kristen.
Yeah. Do you ever say like baby, babe?
I say babe every once in a while, but not very often. It's usually Kristen. And now in our relationship, it's more Kristen than it was beforehand. Like she used to call me babe or whatever more often. Now that it's been a long ass time that we've been together, it's more like Scott.
Yeah.
Like,
It's more
Kristen.
it's more practical and like
Yeah, it's
functional.
Yeah.
I had a girlfriend who called me babe within like 3 dates. I hate being called babe, so I told her just like please just call me daddy. You know what I mean? No, I'm kidding. It's one of my stand-up jokes.
You like that better? Or?
It's pretty good.
Oh, that's a joke.
Yeah, but she did. It was based on a true story. She called me babe early on, and she even asked me, "Do you not like it when I call you babe?" And I said, "Actually, yes. I don't like when couples call each other babe. It's just I think it's like funny. Like I make fun of those couples. So thanks for asking." And she was like, "Well, that's a term of endearment for me." So I was like, "All right,
Babe.
all right." Well, she didn't ask. Like, if you open up the topic for conversation, usually like you're open to it going either way.
Yeah.
But that broad wasn't open to it. I'm just kidding about saying broad. Now that we're on YouTube,
What?
like if we say broad,
What?
it's gonna be girls being like,
Oh, Jesus Christ. I did a video yesterday where, I actually can't say what was in the video, but it involved the words pussy.
right. I know.
And
I know.
people don't like that nowadays, and I don't. At a certain point, you got to go like, all right, do I need every person to like me?
No, I know. Oh,
You do.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's that theory of like, I mean not theory, but it's that like mindset of people are afraid to say what they want. I mean, obviously there's some things that you shouldn't say, but like people are afraid nowadays to say like pussy or broad or whatever that stuff, even in jest, and they're like, if someone hears that, then they won't get that I'm joking and they'll hate me. It's like, do you really care? Do you really need every person to like you?
I hear you. But
The thing is, sorry, go
Sorry.
ahead. I interjected after you started talking, and I feel bad you talk.
Go
You
ahead.
started talking before me.
I wish you were drunk right now.
You're more fun when you're drunk.
I was just gonna say real quick. I think saying broad. I wasn't when I watched the YouTube video of Scotty. I said broad. I wasn't like, oh no, delete. But generally speaking, watching us physically on a screen talking, it made it more real. And it was like, oh shit, what happens if we slip up and mistakenly say something racist? If it's on a podcast, it'll zoom by people's memory. But if it's in a video, people will fucking take that video, post it, da-da-da-da-da.
Sure.
So, I mean, we're not racist, and all I'm saying is, like, sometimes people make mistakes. Like,
Sure.
in podcasts, people try to be funny. You're, like, trying to say weird shit for a laugh. Sometimes it goes wrong.
Well, if someone doesn't like the thing that you said trying to be funny and they
Yeah,
get
yeah.
offended by it, fuck them, because you can't do it. Once somebody is offended, they're gone. You can't do anything to get them back. You can't. Apologizing does jack shit, and I don't know why celebrities do it.
I think that's false because I've seen even in our close friend circle, like even like David, there's been people that are like, oh, that bit that you did was kind of racist or whatever, but then they'll still watch all his videos and stuff like that.
You can come back from offending somebody. Apologizing on the internet is often just for like
PR.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like doing something bad and then apologizing for it is a way to like grow. Honestly, I feel like you could just ignore it, and that's.
But like,
probably the best.
This is what
option.
I don't get is that like an adult apologizing. Like, I get that everyone's constantly growing and everyone constantly makes mistakes, but let's say like a 30-year-old does something and then has to apologize for it. I feel like they knew beforehand that the thing that they were saying was bad, and they just got caught. And them apologizing isn't a. This is honestly what I believe. I really don't think that when celebrities apologize for something they did wrong, that they mean it.
Yeah, but
at all. I've never thought that.
You can't cancel out the fact that there's an option of them actually meaning it. Joe Rogan just got into some controversy on his podcast because he made fun of New Zealand tribal dance. And he was like, what the fuck is that? That's fucking stupid. He was just trying to make jokes. And then New Zealand attacked the fuck out of him. And he apologized on Twitter, which he never fucking does. And I think it was real because he was like, oh shit, I had no idea that was so culturally important.
Sure.
So he's like, fuck, I didn't know, and I'm sorry.
Okay.
So I think he did that genuinely.
Okay.
You're so pessimistic.
I just don't buy it. Because like he was so in the moment saying, fuck that shit. Like that was his instinct to say, fuck that shit. And just because now it's culturally, he understands the significance of it, like, does that really impact how we think? Like, I don't know. I'm literally just thinking.
He understands that it was bad and he shouldn't have done it. And he didn't realize beforehand.
He hurt people and he was like, fuck, I didn't know I was hurting people. Now I know and I'm sorry.
Sure. I mean, it is funny to think about because, like, if you make fun of anyone in any way, then, you know, you're going to hurt them a little bit if you say their fucking dance is fucking stupid.
Sure.
But I mean,
I don't know.
If you don't realize the cultural importance of it, then.
To me, it's like maybe just don't make the fucking joke if you're afraid of what's going to happen from it.
But sometimes...
I don't think he was afraid till after.
No, sometimes...
like you said.
Like I was saying before on a podcast, long-form conversation, sometimes you try to be funny, it doesn't work out, and you end up offending somebody. He wasn't like, this is offensive, I'm going to say it, and later tonight I'll apologize on Twitter. He was just riffing. He saw something. He didn't understand it. He was like, that's so stupid. Anyways, Hannibal Buress, that was his guest.
Yeah.
So not everybody knows that they're making a mistake.
Okay. Well, I still don't buy it. Never. I don't buy it. Whenever a celebrity apologizes for anything, I just go, bullshit, immediately. I don't fucking buy it. People say apologize. I'm talking as the people that you hurt, quote unquote. What are they going to get from that apology other than I got that from him. I won. That's what I think of it as.
Yes.
Genuinely.
I like it. You know, if Todd goes to the gym without me in the morning, doesn't even text me, and then he comes home from the gym, and I'm like, dude, you didn't even text me to go to the gym. You know, if he was to say, dude, I'm sorry, Scott. I forgot.
Yeah.
I'd be like, all right, fine.
But you didn't ask him for the apology. You just said, dude, it kind of sucked that you did that. And he was like, you know what, I'm sorry. But you didn't go, apologize.
Wait, you're talking like it actually happened. He's never said sorry.
Yeah, but
I'm saying I would like that.
You would like that, okay.
In this hypothetical situation, Toddy apologized because Scott said, hey, you didn't text me. So when Joe Rogan apologized, it wasn't people saying, apologize right now. It was like, dude, that's really disrespectful. And like, this is very important to our culture. So Joe was like, oh shit, my bad. It wasn't like, apologize.
That's how I think about it. I don't think that.
I agree with you at the same time as I agree with Rye. Like I like apologizing. I like apologies. Like if someone does something wrong to me, I want them to acknowledge that they did something wrong and apologize for it. But it doesn't do anything.
It does nothing to do. To me, it doesn't do anything.
And like when I see a celebrity tweet something like saying sorry, a lot of times I'm like, damn, they didn't even do anything that was that wrong. Why are they fucking apologizing? But like everyone gets offended by everything so easily that like not everyone, but like out of the billions of people in the world, someone is going to want you to apologize for anything you say. I could say worms.
Yeah.
And someone who's listening to this podcast could be like, he said worms on your podcast.
That triggered me. That made me think of the time a bully made me put worms in my mouth. Don't say that.
Yeah.
I think what I'm saying is more indicative of the times than it is of anything else, just because of how, and also our field. Maybe, you know what? Joe Rogan has a podcast. He's barely on social media. Like, really? Like, that's not his job as a comedian and a podcaster.
Yeah.
Our job is
influencer.
Sure. Is being on Twitter, making jokes on Twitter, being on YouTube, being on Instagram, being all that shit. So, like, our fan base is younger. And I think it's the young audience that are the entitled little girls and boys that are like, I want this thing now. I want it now. And an apology is one of those things. And I just think that us apologizing is almost us being an enabling parent.
Did you know that the
agree.
name of your...
There we go. That's what I was trying to say. Okay, fuck the whole Joe Rogan thing, because that's different.
Did you know that...
I'm talking about with us.
Playing to little kids who are just like, you talked about race, and I think that's wrong, so apologize.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I hate that shit. Fuck that shit.
Anyways.
We were talking about like how you hate apologies and stuff like that, and the name of your podcast is Sorry, Dad.
Well, I mean, apologizing to your dad, I mean, that's something that you never really stop doing.
It's something everyone needs to do.
Something everyone needs to do. I think, I'm sorry, Mom, because you destroy your mother's life, basically.
No, I don't.
Everybody does. You don't think so?
Well, you destroy her vag, for sure.
Not just her vag.
C-section, you destroy her stomach as
You
well.
destroy her stomach.
Touché.
You can destroy her vag, her stomach, and her
And
dreams.
when you're teething,
Oh, yeah.
you destroy her tit.
Yeah,
Yep.
dude.
Her body is left completely damaged and destroyed by you.
Yep, that's why with my current girlfriend, I plan on poking a hole in the condom, getting her pregnant, taking 50% of her income, and then after the teething's done, I'm going to kill her.
Apologize.
I'm sorry, Lizette.
No, apologize to everybody that you just defended.
I'm sorry to anyone who was offended by that.
Not good
comment.
enough.
Sorry to anyone who was offended by that joke.
Not good enough.
Yeah, sorry is just not enough.
Is it too late now to say sorry?
Okay. Can I say one thing that sort of encapsulates what we just talked about?
Sure.
About why I don't like apologies. Okay, so there is. Do you remember when Uber did this thing where they? What's up?
We're going to try to keep it like 45 minutes, but
Sure, let me just
you
tell the story.
Okay, we'll wrap it up soon.
Uber did this thing where they were kicking, like they weren't picking up people for some reason. What was the thing? It was like last year, Uber wasn't.
It was the immigration thing with Trump, right?
What
I
was
don't think it was
that?
last year? It was this year.
But what was happening?
There was something where people were stuck at the airport because they couldn't.
Yes, that was it. Okay, so Uber wasn't picking up people from the airport because of the
Uber was.
Uber was picking up people from the airport.
And the taxis and Lyft were saying that they wouldn't in order to go against Trump's travel ban or something like that. But Uber was like,
oh yeah,
they
Uber
like
was,
reduced their rates or something like that.
So it was like Uber was almost cashing in on the thing. That's what it seemed
That's what
like.
it seemed like, but they
Okay.
weren't. And
They
I
weren't.
saw Uber apologize for that, and I was
Uber-
like, oh, they didn't fucking mean to do this.
Exactly. They didn't mean to do it. And then I saw somebody quote tweet it. And for the apology, they quote tweeted the apology and said, not good enough. And I laughed out loud because I was like, what the fuck else do you want? Like, literally, what do you want?
And they didn't mean to do anything that was like opposing other people's beliefs or thoughts or whatever.
Yeah.
Like it just happened because of their like automated system and stuff.
Yeah.
Like
they also are a fucking service. So it's like they kind of have to still be a service. I get the protest thing, but they kind of still have to be a service.
someone had to fucking get the people out of
Someone
there.
had to get somebody out of there. Like, what are they going to do? Call their parents to come get them out? But I just thought it was just so like that completely like was the time where I realized like apologizing does not matter most of the time.
It doesn't.
Unless it's somebody that you know, that you hurt, that you care for.
Yes.
Absolutely apologize. If you do something wrong with your girlfriend, your friend, your mom, your dad, anybody, apologize 100%. If it's someone you don't know who is just being a fucking little spoiled brat about it, who's like, Dad, I want you to apologize. Like, then fucking don't.
Yeah, fuck that.
Especially
Fuck
like
that noise.
If it like a lot of people ask for apologies when something didn't even offend them. They're like, "Oh, this is
Yeah.
offensive to other people. You should apologize to them."
Apologize.
Like, and like the people that are supposedly offended, like, are not even
Offended.
saying like, "I'm offended. Apologize." It's these other people that are like,
I don't know.
someone else
Yeah.
is offended.
I don't know,
Sorry.
man.
I can't reference particular studies, but I know there are studies out there that state like leaving a hate comment makes everyone involved feel worse. It affects you negatively. Even if you're like, fuck you, like in the moment, you're like, yeah, I felt good. Later on, it's like just like negative energy. It's not good for anybody. So that's why, like, if people are like being warriors online, like, you apologize right now. That's anger. It's not going to make you feel good.
Yeah.
It might make you feel good in the moment, but that's why I don't believe in being mean, like being mean online for fun. I think it's detrimental to both parties.
Sure.
And I wish people fucking saw that. Like, trolls online was like, you're constantly trolling people. This is gonna fucking make your life worse.
Yeah.
Because you're fucking spreading negativity everywhere. It's gonna make just gradually just like bring you down, make you feel like a shitty person because you're being a shitty person.
Unless
So-
you're comfortable with being a shitty person.
Well, then you're already there. You're already feeling bad.
Most people are comfortable with being shitty people.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah.
Fucking be nice.
No. Sorry.
I would be comfortable ending the podcast and going home and going to bed. So let's turn
do
it
that.
off.
Let's
do
turn
that.
it off.
Let's go.
Scotty, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for
I
having
still
me.
want to learn more about you. What are you doing tonight? You want to go out?
Drinking
You want to go
myself
out?
to sleep.
You want to go out with me and my girlfriend? Just us three?
No. It's an interesting thought.
Don't do it.
If I was to do that, I would probably bring my girlfriend as well. But
No, Kristen's not involved, included.
Yeah, she's not
Just
invited.
kidding. I like your girlfriend a lot. She's cool.
it's kind of fucked up that you're hitting on my girlfriend on the podcast that I'm on.
Hey, yo, tell Kristen I said was good.
I won't.
I'm kidding. I'm saying she's nice and I like her. She laughs.
Apologize.
She laughs at my jokes.
Hey,
Yeah, say sorry.
apologize.
I'm sorry, Kristen, and I'm sorry, Scotty.
Not fucking good enough.
All right, fine. I'm sorry, Toddy.
No.
I'm sorry, Dad.
Racist.
I'm sorry, Nicers. Call
Sexist.
back. All right, shall we end it?
We shall.
This has been this episode of I'm Sorry, Dad. Follow Scotty on Scotty
Just
Sire.
type in my name on anything and I'll come up
Hell yeah.
There we
Clout.
go.
because I'm
That's
fucking famous.
That's that clout, though.
I wish that we talked about clout on
I
the
hate it.
podcast. What fucking came up where all of a sudden everyone's like, clout,
Tired of it.
clout,
Tired of it.
clout.
Tired of it.
Clout just means how much reach
Power
you
you
have,
have
how
and
much
shit.
power and reach you have.
But-
Reach, relevancy,
Sure.
power.
It's trendy to just
I have
like,
so much clout.
Yeah, it's trendy to say clout.
Clout glasses. Todd wears them. Little white glasses.
Those
I
are the
don't know.
Nirvana glasses.
Yeah, clout
The
glasses.
Kurt Cobain wore.
I
If
see
you were to look them up, you would type in clout glasses. If you typed in Kurt Cobain glasses, you'd probably find them too. But I'm just saying.
I feel like if Kurt Cobain was alive today, or if Kurt Cobain knew that the glasses that he made famous were being worn by kids who
Don't know, yeah.
who tweet on their phones and are like fucking listening.
I
to,
have
like,
clout.
They're worn by kids who wear Nirvana shirts but don't know what it is.
We're getting off the subject.
Yeah,
of
let's end
leaving
this.
the podcast.
All right, thank you, Scotty.
You're welcome. And thank you for having me.
Of course.
I'm sorry, Brandon.
And
Why?
I'm sorry, Brandon, as well.
If
Why?
I hurt you at all in any way, I just
Oh, when you guys were making fun of me, I don't care. CB, you know why I don't care? Because
I wasn't apologizing about making fun of you. I was apologizing about, like,
how ugly I am.
I'm sorry that you're so ugly.
I'd like to
It's all right, man.
I'd like to apologize to all the girls you hook up with who have to experience that stank dick.
Oh,
All right, thank you.
I say I'm sorry as soon as they're done.
Hey,
I go, I'm so sorry.
Let's
when we say goodbye, can we, instead of saying goodbye, can we say, sorry?
sure. Ready? On
Yeah.
three.
1, 2,
3.
3. Sorry.